The symbol you see behind us is the crying stone. It is a symbol of this region, the symbol of Kakamega. But today, we are talking about investments, because the philosophical message here is this: we cannot cry ourselves out of poverty. We cannot cry ourselves out of poverty. We must work ourselves out of poverty. That is the very strong message that we should realize as we look at the crying stones. We must stop crying. That's the truth. We must stop crying and work ourselves out of poverty. The issues that we must do, Your Excellency, some have been touched on here. I'll just highlight one or two issues. Our leaders, the legislators, must always work on supportive and innovative legislation, both at the national and the county level, to spur growth, to spur investment. We must have targeted skilling and tooling of our people. We must diversify. I repeat, we must diversify. Listening to the presentation by the American ambassador, there's a very strong message of diversification in that message. Finally, Your Excellency, we have 72 KTDA factories nationally. 72, Kenya Tea Development Agency. The rainfall in Kakamega, in Vihiga, in Busia, in Bungoma, save for a few areas, is the same kind of rainfall you get in Nandi, you get in Kericho, you get in Kisii. Out of the 72 KTDA factories, this region has only one. What can we do? Why should we have the same rain, basically the same density of population, same land mass, but they have 8 factories in Kisii? They have about 7 factories in Nandi. There are so many in Kericho. Is the rainfall different in those areas from ours? And then finally, before I invite our guest, Omkele Mene, we are just a few kilometers away from the border of Uganda. Africa Continental Free Trade is poised to break the barriers of intercontinental trade. Maybe as you speak, you can shed some light on what you believe we can do as a region, as Kenya, to make sure that the issues around intercontinental trade can be hastened and made much easier for the African continent at large. Ladies and gentlemen, those were my few remarks. So let us stop crying, because crying will not work us out of poverty. We must work and sweat to get out of poverty.